Hey guys, this is lesson 2.7 and we are going to be learning how to find percent of a number. Alright, now before we start, I want you to check out the picture of the calculator I have here because you need to know how you type in a percent. So, first off, when you type it in, you would start by, say on the screen, you notice I have 20%, so you type in 20. But then to get the percent button, it's a two-step process. So look at this button here. Do you see the percent sign above it? All those things in purple are called second functions. So after you type in 20, you have to hit the second button, and then you hit the parentheses button. And you'll see on the screen the percent sign will come up. So that's how you do it. So using the second function and that. Don't hold them at the same time. You hit the second button, let up, and then you hit parentheses. All right, so let's get started in your book, and we are going to be on page 148. So, starting in example 1, let me zoom in here. You are going to be answering this question with me. It says, refer to the circle graph. Suppose there are 300 students at York Middle School. Find the number of students that have cheese as a snack. So, first I'm going to circle this. It's important. There's 300 students at York Middle School. All right, and we have to find the number of students that have cheese as a snack. So first, let's go over and look at our circle graph. Notice, for snacks, 15% of the students have cheese. So here's what the problem is going to mean for me. It means that I have to figure out what 15% of the 300 students is. Because remember, there are 300 students at the middle school. Now, to do that, remember on my calculator, I'm going to type in 15%. So I type in 15%, and whenever you see of in this situation, it means times. So 15% times 300. That's all you type in. And if you do that, you're going to get 45. So my answer is going to be 45 students. Okay, that's what we're doing. Now, going on down to problem A. You're going to try this one here. It says, find the number of students at York Middle School that have chips as a snack. Now, this one you're going to pause the video and do on your own, and then I want you to play it to see if you are right. Now, remember, I want you to write the problem out, the percent of the number, and then you can use your calculator to figure it out and make sure you label your answer like I labeled mine students. So pause your video and try this problem on your own now. Go. All right, let's see how you did. So, we have to find out the percent of students, or the number of students that have chips as a snack. And if we look here, you'll notice that there are 18% of students have chips as a snack. So when I write my problem, it's going to be 18% of or times 300 students. Okay, and when you type that in, 18%, remember, of means times, and don't forget your percent symbol or you're going to get a totally wrong answer. 18% times 300, and you get 54. So your answer is 54 students. All right. Now, let's go on to the next page. So on the next page, we're just going to look at example 2. Example 3, maybe we'll do example 4 too, 2 and 4. So in example 2, this is just a basic problem. It's not a word problem. So it says find 145% of 320. Well, really all you have to do on this is do 145, don't forget your percent, times 320. That's it. And if you do that, you're going to get 464 as your answer. All right. Now we'll go down to example 4. And example 4 says, find 0.25% of 58. So, again, I'm going to type in 0.25, don't forget your percent sign or you'll get it wrong, times 58. And when you hit enter, you'll get the answer of 145 thousandths. Okay, that's it. Just remember, of means times, and remember how to type in the percent, and you've got these. All right, so here's your job. Your job is to do problem B, C, and D on your own. Don't forget to hit times. Don't forget your percent symbol when you're doing these. When you're done, so you're going to pause it while you do all three of these problems, and when you're done, I want you to press play and check your answers. Go. All right, let's see how you did. So in problem B, first thing, you had to do 128% of 550. Remember, if you type that in, you type times, and you should have 704. For B, you had to do 0.3% times 200. And if you do that, you should have 0.6. And last, you had to do 0.85% times 600. And if you did that, you have 5.1. All right, if you didn't get those answers, just hit the up arrow on your calculator back to the problem and see what you mistyped. Did you forget the percent sign maybe? Did you forget the decimal in C or D? All right, now the last page we're going to go over example 5 and then we'll do problem E. Now the main thing, I know the problems are easy because you're using a calculator, but we want you to understand how to solve these word problems. So we'll read this one and then we'll start. First, it says, in a recent state Special Olympics meet, Franklin County sent a team of 70 players. I'm actually going to circle that there. Okay. 20% of the team competed in soccer. So I'm going to circle that too. 20% of the team competed in soccer. How many athletes competed in soccer? So let me underline that. Okay. So from this problem, I'm going to write basically a math problem like we did on the other page. So 20% of the team competed in soccer, right? Remember, there were 70 players on the team. So 20% of the 70 players competed in soccer. Once you get your problem, you just have to solve that. You just type in 20% times 70. And if you'll do that, you'll see that 14 team members, I was going to say students, 14 team members competed in soccer. All right, now, problem E. You're going to be doing this one on your own. So we'll read it, and then we'll have you pause it and do it. So it says, in the same meet, 15% of the team from Delaware County competed in tennis. If there were 20 members on the team, how many competed in tennis? All right, so pause the video, take a minute to work on this one, restart it when you're done. Don't forget, I want to see your math problem like I have here written down. Go. Okay, so let's see how you did. Are you ready? So we know when we read this one that there's 15% of the team from Delaware County competed in tennis, and there's 20 members on that team. So that means 15% of the 20 team members competed in tennis. Now the question says, how many competed in tennis? Well, you just have to type in 15% times 20. So if you do that, you will get the answer of 3 team members. I'll just write members. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope this helped. If you have any other questions, make sure you ask me in class. Thanks for watching.